I was, doing a couple things. I was working as an Uber driver. They get a little bit overwhelmed. Hey, what's good, TDiazSquad? It's your boy, also known as the President of the Year, back again with another bang. And I want to say also thank you for you who are watching this video real quick. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, also don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you want to, and also don't forget also to activate the notification bell just in case to get notified, every single time I upload a video. But do you know something? Do you know what time is it right now? It's time to bring the bang to the video. Let's go. So with any preambles, guys, I want to talk to you about the following, and it's this, right? I mentioned in the other video that I was, doing a couple things. I was working as an Uber driver, and I want to talk to you about being also like an experienced, I could say, yeared Uber driver so far. First of all, I want to talk to you about the requirements that you need in order to apply for the platform as a driver. Three things most likely you might need is definitely an ID, or also like a driver's license as well. Be over 21, and the last but not least, not having a DUI or a car accident so before in your record, because those three things can basically tell you if you're whether a good driver or you have a pretty good clean record in order to participate for Uber as a driver or not. But by the way, there's a lot of things, okay, like a lot of definitions, for being a driver and all the stuff around, but I want to try to focus on the main things, right? So that's the requirements to be an Uber driver. And now I want to talk to you about how did it happen, all of the stuff around. So how did I know all of that stuff, make it easier. I used to hear about people, doing it ever since, I could say before working in my other two jobs that I had, which I mentioned already in a few videos that you can check out also down below in the description, or if not, you can just check out those videos all the way up there. So I'm gonna just put one. I just heard about these people doing, this job, right? At the beginning, they get a little bit overwhelmed.
Why?
Decided to get a car, so like I showed in the last video, I said, yeah, I got a car, and now we're gonna start basically thinking about what we're gonna be doing next, right?
Sometimes you're right.
So that's the next step. So we got basically applied, for like besides Uber, also we apply a couple apps, like DoorDash, also like Lyft and yada yada, the other apps, I'm talking about.
You don't know what is going on. We are making money, you are sleeping. You don't know what is going on, eh? We are making money.
At the end of the day, once I applied, for those apps and get approved from those apps, so I started basically working, I could say almost like the same day. I used to remember one time I started working the same day. Basically, I just got approved with one of those apps. And things I want to talk to you about as a Uber driver, I could say like the pro things. It's like, you get most likely security in case something happens to you. If your car, breaks down, I could say in the middle of the road, you can just call, assistant for that too. So you got basically insurance in case, from, I could say from the Uber side, when you're working only, by the way. At the same time, also you can basically whether make a complaint, a claim, and I could say, that's a good stuff, right? And then you get like a couple perks as well along working with Uber and etc. But there's also like a lot of cons.
What did he say?
That I could say I always had, also with the drivers, like for example, like getting reports back to you whether you did not do something which is not right, and I said in my opinion you should be like basically just verify if whether how you just behave that way or not. And I just got like a couple things throughout I could say the journey. Sometimes the app it shows like a couple things differently. Like I just might show you like a couple things. Oh, I forgot to mention for the pro part too. Also the earnings. I could say the earnings is, I could say something decent, something fair at least. I could say it that way. But it's not the greatest, but it's something, you know, fair. So at least, you know, you can work for them if you want to work as a part-timer or want to do it like full-time like myself. I might also like to recommend you that if you want to do it. I'll open the parentheses, not gonna be closing that part from the parentheses. Again, I'm so sorry about just saying, you know, those things just like that. I could say by the time, you know, a year passed by, so I have a lot of stories to tell. I'm gonna tell, you know, those stories in another video. Probably if you like this video, like I don't even know, probably like if I get like 25 likes, I'm gonna talk about, you know, the stories every single time that happened on while I was, you know, transporting a, you know, person or a passenger or a client. I said also, if you want to make some extra money, in case, you know, for Uber drivers, don't forget also to visit the link, which is going to be down below in the description. Also, like, you know, if you want to try to join also the Uber platforms, also you can make some extra money before doing it, because I said I just forgot to do that part, and I was like, man, I lost already money because of it.
Shut up!
And you don't want to lose some money, so I just want you to go down below in the description also to if we want to participate as an Uber driver. So yeah, like I mentioned, I got like a couple stories to tell, and at the same time I got like a lot of things, you know, like just, you know, just to say.
What the hell was that?
About, you know, like going to some places sometimes, which is another, you know, which is like another con. There's actually sometimes, you know, places that I go as an Uber driver, like sometimes, you know, my car can handle at some point, but there's also like places, you know, I can go to in the car, you know, like I can handle one day.
That you had
in my opinion, the app, you know, should fix a couple things, a couple problems that I have sometimes, like whether, you know, the connection sometimes gets lost, which is one of the things most likely people don't even get. That's another con, definitely. And lastly, I could say sometimes, you know, like when people, you know, started canceling rides, you know, they should be, you know, charged by using the app regardless. But that's something else I want to talk to you about from the app. So now the experience, you know, comes like this. Whether if I like it or not, the answer is absolutely. So I said I can't complain, you know, about just because I can visit places that I had never seen before, also to look around, you know, spots, or also like places, you know, like, you know, to visit at the same time. And of course, you know, join to talk to people, you know, like basically sometimes I feel like, you know, depressed, sometimes lonely, sometimes they don't feel great. But at the same time, it's also like I could say funny and enjoyable, because I can say, you know what, sometimes, you know, you might have like stress, you know, some struggle and things like that, and you want to like basically know someone who can help you out with all of the stress or all of the struggle. And in my case, it really helped me a lot, you know. I say like this journey, working, like I said, with these apps, you know, it really helped. And I said the question is, are you gonna keep doing it in the future? I could say probably, who knows. But at the same time, working is, you know, with this app, it has sometimes, you know, brings a lot of problem too, due to the person. But again, I can't complain doing, you know, this type of job. And like I mentioned, all of the requirements, you know, to be an Uber driver, so you just need to have a driver's license, be over 21, and of course have a car. Or sometimes if you want to do like deliveries, like food deliveries, in case, you just need to be 19, and you don't need a driver's license for that whatsoever, but you need an ID though, by the way, just letting you know. And of course, having your vehicle, you know, registered to your name. So once again, guys, I want to say also thank you for those who are watching this video. Don't forget also to like and subscribe once again, and I'm hoping also to see you the next time on this video. And I want to say peace out, take care. In the future, I just want to say thank you for those who are watching this video and trying the best as you can. I'm done.